Good evening. I didn't really have time to prep stream for tonight, so we're just going to continue working on MegaZoo. We got a good start, but the upkeep cycle is causing me problems. So hopefully we can try and fix that today and maybe even finish the marine park. But let's go into our game and get right into it because it's getting late. All right, let's see what upkeep does. We're about to hit upkeep right as we start. Oh yeah, upkeep costs us 20,000, and that's every couple minutes. Yeah, we're gonna have issues. Costs us 20. So yeah, I think maybe more animal. Let's let's see, animal happiness. Do we have angry animals to address? No, just hungry animals and animals not compa. Our chimpanzee exhibit is overcrowded. Let's fix that before we get started. Um, Actually, before we get started, let's find the entrance of the zoo, and I'll give you guys a little tour of what we did so far. So this quarter is our non-forested biomes. We got a couple polar exhibits. We've got a little bit of highlands here, and we have a small desert and then a big savanna. The savanna is up to 5 animals. And over here in the forest area, we have a lot of rainforest going on. And then we also have down here some non-tropical forest as well, including unicorns, the secret animals. And over here in the marine park, so far we've put up the orca show, the mermaids. I seem to recall there were more mermaids. Am I just not seeing them? No, they're all there. They just swam underwater, I guess. So mermaids, orca show. We also have sea turtles and manta rays, but I want to add 5 or 6 more marine animals. Today's focus will be developing the marine park some more. Alright, but first let's come over here and try and fix this chimpanzee exhibit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So yeah, let's downsize 10 of our chimps. Let's just make sure we'll have a good mix. Yeah, we should be good if we downsize. The chimpanzees exhibit tends to get overcrowded. Alright. The chimpanzee exhibit should be good for now. Alright, so I have no animals with unsuitable exhibits. Guest happiness is still down. 850. Tell you what we're going to do. We're actually going to lower the entry cost to the zoo in hopes of filling it up and getting more people again. So we're going to lower our ticket cost. We're going to go on sale to only $30 and see if that helps us. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm already unmuted. Alright, whatever. Let's just get on with it. Alright, so sorry about that. Let's see what upkeep cycle does to us this time. Well, we know upkeep cycle is about 60,000. I mean, we know upkeep is about 20,000. Lots of hungry guests. I'm trying to space out the bathrooms. Whatever, let's come back to the marine park. And I'll block out another area for another tank over here. Let's do this. I think for now, let's focus on getting these two tanks into position. All right. We're about to be hit with an upkeep cycle, but let's go ahead and pick out which two animals we're going to try and go for. Let's see. Let's do an octopus exhibit and a jellyfish exhibit. Let's do octopus and jellyfish. Okay, upkeep cycle wasn't too bad that time, so what does octopus like? Alright, alright. Let's begin building our exhibit setup. And of course, we're going to raise it up so we can see what we're doing. And bring in our animals. And we need to bring in a marine specialist to take care of them. Now, they need the tank to be deeper. We need more foliage, rocks, and shelter. And I saw from the icon they prefer the cave, not the shipwreck. And another show starting the Orca show. That should help us with a little bit of money. Alright. Let's do some rocks. Excuse me. Alright, too many rocks. We need more foliage. And I don't know what foliage they like because the icon just showed us the rocks. So let's do some there's lots of choices here. Sea Star, maybe? Yeah, they like the Sea Star. Octopus will go with Sea Star. It also says the tank is too shallow, so we will adjust it when we finish placing our Sea Stars. Alright, they're done. Okay, now all that's left is to do this. Alright, so we have a good exhibit. Let's adjust down the base. Alright, I think that's even with everything else. Looks like that might be even. Alright. Suitability's up, so the animal happiness should follow. And let's wait for the upkeep cycle, and then we'll begin doing the jellyfish. And then we got to build the dolphins in this area, and then we'll have room for only like 2 or 3 more things back here. So yeah, we'll build the dolphins here in this little section next to the lake, and then that'll allow us to build a show tank beyond that in this down here. And then we should have room for another tank in the corner here. But you know what we don't have? You know what we don't have in our aquatic area is our gift shop. Do we? Oh no, we need a shark tunnel. We need to put in a shark tunnel rec space. I forgot about that. So all right. So now there's a place for them to go see sharks. But ideally we should build one of the regular shark exhibits as well. All right. Upkeep hit us. Let's go ahead and try to put something together here. All right, let's start framing our exhibit. Our tank, I should say. Let's raise it to where we can see it. So they like clam beds. Let's bring in staff. Shallow, foliage, and rocks. Okay. They don't like that one. We'll just put this here. They only like the one rock? I'm confused. Okay, whatever. We'll leave that as is. Let's see, we gotta find the clam bed thing. It also says the tank is too shallow, so we will have to address that when I finish placing the foliage. And we're gonna let passive gain happen for a bit. Um, 20 minutes in, and we've built two tanks. And now we're gonna let passive gain happen for a bit because our zoo still has financial issues. Yeah, zoo's out of money again. That's something I think we'll be dealing with a lot tonight. We certainly don't have enough money to set up the dolphin area yet. All right. We're just trying to balance against the income. And we're going to be hitting another upkeep cycle soon, which is going to slow us down here. Best case scenario, we finish the marine park today and maybe fill in some of the gaps in the first quadrants. And we'll save, and the next session we'll be starting the dino park, hopefully, if we can solve the financial issues. We're still having issues with guest happiness. That may hurt us in the long run. Oh shoot. I forgot to build the two filters. Hold on a moment. There. That fixes that. Okay, upkeep was only about 15,000 that time. I'm not sure what the differentiation is, but I take a 15,000 upkeep over a 20,000 upkeep. Oof. How did we end up with a fourth orca? Hold on. That orca must be a juvenile because they're not in the show. So there's an underage orca. I didn't even realize we had an orca baby. That's kind of cool, I guess. I think in terms of this area, let's go ahead and block out this area. Well, it's the dolphins. We don't know how much space we need for the dolphins, so we'd better prioritize putting the dolphin stuff together. Right now, the jellyfish are unhappy. But we're out of money right now. We have to wait for upkeep cycle to finish. And it is taking a long time, this cycle. Here. A fence broke somewhere in my zoo just now because I just used the money cheat. And the money cheat breaks a fence, but that upkeep cycle was taking too long. Alright, jellyfish happiness is coming up. So we have octopi and jellyfish now. We'll block out one more regular tank before we worry about the dolphins, I think. Alright, that tank appears to be aligned. I think we're good to go. Let's block out one more regular tank and then figure out what we want to do with it. We have a lot of broken fences, but we have enough maintenance men. They should be able to get that fixed. Anyway, I shouldn't say broken fences. I should say damaged fences, because broken fences means we'd have rampaging animals. And I did want to put up a gift shop. Of course, just as I click on it, we go into upkeep cycle. That's going to be the story of the session, isn't it? At least our structure is selected. Or do we want the aquatic gift shop? You know what, they both look fun. We'll make a little shopping district at the back of our marine park. Back here. All right, half hour to stream. And we did build 2 exhibits, but we're spending most of our time just waiting for upkeep cycles. That's not a good thing. What's wrong with animal happiness? What's going on here? The lions are overcrowded again, it looks like. Shoot, okay. Let's go take care of our lion problem. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have overcrowding in the lions. Let's sell a bunch of lions. That should be enough sales for now. No unhappy animal. Oh, we do. Oh, they're recovering though. Guest happiness is down to 80, and we're losing guests, not gaining them. That's not a good thing. I thought I have been giving. I mean, I put a restaurant in every quadrant. Why are they complaining about food? You know what they're actually complaining about? I think they're complaining about benches. We're going to slash prices on all the entertainments. Now that one's actually doing well. We'll leave that one doing as is. We'll slash prices where it will help us bring in crowds, I guess, is our best bet. We're going to build ourselves a little shopping district in the back of the marine park. Excuse me a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Okay, our 2 gift shops are set up. And it looks like they'll compete with each other because they seem to sell the exact same things. But hey, it's just like shops in the Disney parks, right? So let's block out space for one more tank over here next to the gift shops. And that's going to be an awkwardly shaped exhibit. But we can certainly do it. We went into upkeep again just as I was clicking on that. I'm getting really annoyed by these upkeep cycles. So we're going to use the money cheat moving forward whenever the upkeep cycle happens, because they're a waste of our time. We're not going to have any more upkeep cycles, but I'm not going to use the money cheat for legitimate gains, only to get us out of upkeep. Because every time we use the money hack, it breaks a fence somewhere. So we've scoped out spaces for 2 more tanks. So let's get the first tank going. Which animal do I want to put in? Let's do a swordfish exhibit. We don't have any just plain fish right now, so... So we'll do swordfish right now. Okay, let's put in a filter. Let's raise the tank so we can see what we're doing. And let's bring in a pair of animals so we can set up the exhibit. I have enough maintenance men that the money hack shouldn't, and the breaking fences shouldn't do too much damage to us. So I might have... This other tank is actually too high. Let's at least bring in a marine keeper for the swordfish. And then let's fix the mermaid tank. Well, we would have to fix this one into position first. Oh no, we have an escaped tiger. That's a bad thing. So it looks like they already fixed the exhibit fence. But now we have to come out here. Alright, that fixes the tiger issue, I think. People are still Alright. I don't hear the screaming anymore. I think we'll be fine. Let's come back over to the marine park and fix our swordfish exhibit. Rocks and foliage, no shelter necessary. Red Gorgonian. Okay, and now we gotta do tank height. Alright, the tank looks like it's at the right height. So let's come over here and fix this tank to the correct height. Alright, now everything looks properly aligned. Alright. Guests continue to decline. That's not a good thing. In fact, that's a very bad thing. Let's take that out for now. And we're going to build the dolphin tank right here and pray that space is enough. All right. Oh, we're doing a show tank. That means we don't need this piece of path right here. So we're going to bring in some dolphins once we can build this tank, and eventually we're going to build a show tank for them. Let me just come over here. Did I give the swordfish a tank? I did. I mean, a filter. Of course I gave them a tank. But I did remember the filter on them, which is good. Alright, in that case. We have a number of yellow exhibits. I trust the maintenance men will get right on it, though. I'm not sure why that filter doesn't appear to be working, but I trust the maintenance men will fix it. While we, that's the side that's going to expose to the show tank, isn't it? Oh, shoot. Well, if anything, this will fix the filter issue. There we go. That fixed the filter. Okay. We should be able to get the dolphins going now. Why are the llamas complaining? Hold on. We have another fire to put out. What's going on with our llamas? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Llamas are overcrowded, that's for sure. Ooh, the giraffe tank wall is broken. I hope our maintenance men get right on that. Alright, that should be good for the llamas. And now let's go. Let's make sure our giraffes got fixed. That's a good thing. Now let's go take care of getting our dolphins happy. Rocks and foliage. Doesn't look like they care about shelter, so let's just get things done here. And I remember it saying they like kelp. We're almost an hour into stream, believe it or not. I think finishing the marine park is a reasonable goal for today. I may go short today because it is getting late, so and I'm a little on the tired side tonight. I have a small medical procedure coming up on Friday, so I want to make sure I'm rested for that. So I'm not going to quit though if I feel like continuing is my best play of action. If we're making momentum, if we're fixing our zoo's issues. Alright, says the tank's too shallow, so let's adjust that. It looks like that's enough fixing for them. I think that's even. I want to do a click just to be sure. No, that's even. Is it? Wait for that person to walk this way where I can see him. Yeah, that's even. Why do we have escaping chimpanzees? Alright, let's wait for the maintenance men to do their job and then I'll get all the escaped animals. We've gone to upkeep cycle. So it looks like the maintenance men have fixed the chimpanzee exhibit. So now let's come and get all. Looks like nothing actually escaped. The chimpanzees, however, look like they're overcrowded again, so that's a thing that seems to happen a lot with this exhibit. Let's just take a look. Is it time to sell some of them off? How are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, let's downsize, but just a little bit. All right. I think we're good on chimpanzees. Money cheat, break a fence. I really want to get the dolphin show up and running. But I feel like patience might be the play here. The dolphin show is not quite as big a deal as the orca show, at least to me. Zoo rating is falling. That probably explains why guest population is falling. I didn't even notice this. We will address this as soon as we get the dolphin show running. If I come back around here and put this in. And if I put in a show, I need to see how much room this is going to take up. And so if I put that there, we'll literally have room for just 2 more tanks, one of which will be awkwardly shaped. So instead, we're going to put it. This is a hard choice, isn't it? That should be enough room for a show tank, right? I hope. We'll make another bathroom here. I hope that's going to be a big enough space for our show tank. All right. Is that the tank I used for the Orca show? Yes. Why did we have to go into upkeep just as it was showing up? Anyway, I don't want to be using the money cheat when we do the Dino Park. So I want to get whatever is broken with our zoo, I want to get that fixed before we do the Dino Park. And we'll bring in our show. We'll bring in the showrunner. And let's bring that up to there. We're going to make our... All right. We need to get our pool toys out so we can do a proper show. Orca stage, orca ball, dolphin ball, dolphin hoop, and the trick area. Oh, shoot. Our dolphin show area is not ready yet. We don't have space for the trick area. Which means we have to do this. Oh, shoot. What am I supposed to do with that when I can't see what I'm doing? Hopefully this will fix the issue we had with the show tank. right, where's the ramp? I mean, there's the ladder. All right, let's find our specialist. Let's build our filter. And now let's start setting up the show. All right, we have set up the dolphin show. And well, you know, it may just be as important as the orca show. Let's just sit back and relax and enjoy the dolphin show while we wait for this upkeep cycle. I think I can block out room for 2 more exhibit tags, if that's what we want to do. Well, that's nice. These dolphins are doing good for the zoo. So we have the dolphin show and the orca show running now. So all that's left is to build 2 more exhibit tanks to finish the marine park. Looks like the dolphins had fun with that. So that's literally all the space we have left in the marine park. Just enough space for 2 awkwardly shaped exhibits, I think. How do I want to divide this? We have a long and narrow exhibit, and then a small exhibit here. Okay, what are my last 2 animals I want to do in the marine park? You know, no space for whales, that's for sure. Manatee would be a fun exhibit, probably. They're kind of rare. So, barracuda. I like the sound of a barracuda. What do I want for my other animal? So we're doing a barracuda exhibit for sure. Barracudas and manatees, maybe? I think that can be arranged. So for the barracudas, they like seagrass. The barracuda exhibit is now going to form. Ooh, we have escaping bears also. That's not good. Let's get this put together and then we'll deal with the escapees. Seagrass. Zoo rating's getting low. We'll have to address that in a minute. But let's finish setting up the Barracuda exhibit first. And the tank area is long enough. I think I can afford to add more Barracudas to it. Foliage rock. So we need to find the seagrass. And then we need to address the zoo rating problem. No more money cheats. We got to resolve our issues before we move on to the dino park. There's still some room for exhibits in the front half of the zoo as well, even though the marine park is now full up. And we can't put anything else back here once we add the manatees. Alright, we have enough rocks. Now all that's left is to make the exhibit deep enough for them. And lower it into position. Okay, that looks even with the rest of the zoo. So now let's make sure we've turned off research and conservation. Good, there's nothing left to... Alright, Well, looks like our polar bear exhibit got crowded. We will have to address that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. We need to downsize 4 of these bears. All right, let's downsize 4 of these guys. And all right. I know the stream hasn't been as long tonight as on previous nights, but kind of starting to get tired, so let's finish the upkeep cycle, build our manatees, and then think about calling it. All right, we're back above 700. We had fallen under 700 guests, but we're back above 700. Hopefully we'll climb back up towards max guests. Doesn't look like anyone's coming to Dolphin Show. We'll cut the price compared to Orca Show. Orca Show will cut to $8 admission. And Dolphin Show we will cut to the Dolphin Show we will cut to $6. No, we'll leave them the same for now. We'll leave both shows at 8 for now. The Dolphin Ride is fine where it is at $6. I don't see many people going there, but that's okay. Wow. We're really having trouble getting out of upkeep cycle, aren't we? Alright. What did we break? We only have yellows. We don't have any reds right now. That's good. That means nothing's going to escape. There's going to be no more panics. Let's build a little budget now for the manatees. Oh, tigers went red. Let's watch the tigers for the maintenance men to show up. All right, the tiger exhibit was patched up without any escape incidents. We're good to go there. We're having happiness issues. Hold on. Which animals are unhappy? Orangutans. Too many animals in this exhibit, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5? Well, it is a small exhibit. Alright, the orangutan should be good for now. Let's check in on our unicorns. Did we lose all the unicorns again? We did. Unicorns are so short-lived. That's a problem. Why is this exhibit full of poo? Alright, the orangutans look like they're recovering. And let's get this zookeeper cleaning up the exhibit. He must have had some pathing issues with the foliage. Hopefully he's got it under control now, but I'm going to watch him for a minute to make sure. I'm going to bring this zookeeper over on loan to help sweep up poo. He'll return to the chimpanzee exhibit once he doesn't see any more poo. And him too. Okay, he doesn't want to sweep up orangutan poo. Gorilla poo is enough for him, I guess. Alright. At least the chimpanzee zookeeper is happy to help, right? So yeah, I think they got the situation under control. Let's get a little more money. What did we break? Just yellows. Let's proceed with the manatees. I'm trying to make sure I draw this correctly. This is our last tank and it's hard to see what I'm doing. And this will be manatee. All right, let's be able to see what we're doing. They also like seagrass. Last marine specialist for the park. Foliage and rocks. So we haven't had to do a lot with ocean shelters today, but or in the marine park in general. We're having wolf issues, it looks like. We're having escaping wolves right now. That means some maintenance worker somewhere wasn't efficient. No matter. Let's finish the manatees and then we'll take care of the wolves. Okay, the manatees are done. Let's lower the tank into position. I think that's about even with everything else. Let's check. Has the wolf fence been fixed? Well, it's yellow, but it's not red. So now I have to come and get all the escaped animals. Alright, we need to address the wolf population. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's downsize a bunch of these wolves. There, I think that's enough selling wolves for right now. We'll cut back on marketing. Hopefully that'll help us with upkeep. A good zoo speaks for itself. Hopefully. Zoo attendance is really falling. Probably the escaped wolves probably have to do with that. All right. Let's check the health of our animal exhibits and then call it a night. Wait, is this supposed to be did I put them in the correct exhibit? No, I did not. There we go. We have enough chimpanzees for now. Let's downsize 2 llamas. We have too many camels. We'll downsize 2 camels. That will downsize 3, I think. That'll give us a good breeding balance, I think. I hope. We ran out of tigers, didn't we? Okay. Well, we must fix the tigers then. We need more giraffes. We already addressed wolves, elephants. The elephant exhibit is healthy. Our zebra exhibit is empty somehow. The jaguar exhibit is empty and broken. Alright, which one is my jaguars again? Anteater. This is the jaguars right here. That may explain the falling ratings. We had a lot of empty exhibits where our populations died off. We need to bring in another pair of pandas, it looks like. Anteaters are empty. I think I need to start with 2 pairs of everything instead of 1 pair of everything moving forward. We need some more gorillas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's downsize 4 lions. Penguin exhibit is empty. That won't do at all. All right. Penguins are fixed. Of course, we got to do our unicorns. Remember, we had issues with unicorns appearing before, but there they are. Orangutans, I think we established our healthy set. Kangaroo exhibit is empty. Polar bears. How many bears do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's downsize 3. All right, what's next after the polar bears? The turtles. The turtle's not a healthy population at all. That's not it. Well, we've got overcrowding in the orca exhibit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gotta sell off an orca. All right, I'd say the jellyfish have developed into a healthy population. Yeah, for now, we're Okay, so we have a juvenile dolphin waiting back in the exhibit tank. That's more barracudas than I put in. I think we're doing well here, for the newest exhibits at least. The question is the zoo approaching sustainability? Let's wait for the next upkeep cycle without us doing anything and see what happens. Meanwhile, how's guests? That's still falling. Alright, well, at least we finished the marine park. I think the next session we need to fill in the gaps in the front half of the zoo, and then the session after that we can start the dino park. I think that'll be our best play. Lots of cool stuff to do with dinosaurs over here. But yeah, we have this big gap we need to fill in. Probably 2 more savanna animals and 1 more non. No, we've got room for like 4 or 5 exhibits left on this quadrant, it looks like, eyeballing it. Maybe even 6. What's going on over here? On this quadrant, we have enough for probably 5 or 6 again on this side. So we've still got plenty of room in the front half of the park. Alright. But we're not going to add any new animals yet, at this time. I just want to see what happens with our upkeep cycle. Meanwhile, we can turn foliage back on. You can see the zoo as it really is. It's hard to say if more people are coming or going right now. We've patched up a few things. We've addressed the issues with empty exhibits. We're gonna see what upkeep does to us in a moment. Meanwhile, it's midnight. Guests are very happy with the zoo. Alright, that's good. That this could be the turnaround. Then we need to start filling the zoo again. Okay. Upkeep was almost 30,000 this cycle. I'm gonna have to do a couple cycles of just money gain and letting things happen, so I think I may do some off stream just financial recovery. I don't want to do any more cheating. So I may do some off I might do some off stream finance recovery. So let's go ahead and save and quit for today as soon as the upkeep goes positive. If it goes positive, and I still do see a trickle of people entering the zoo. So I guess that's a good thing. As soon as it goes positive, we're going to save and raid out. The only musician online right now is someone called Becca Della Soul. I don't remember who they are, but that's who we're rating. Zoo population does seem to slowly be recovering, the guest population. So I guess that's a good thing. Hopefully that'll help us address these upkeep issues. All right, we're positive, so let's save out. And let's raid. All right, the raid is created. Have a good night. All right, the
Steaks worked out earlier. Just listening. Gotcha. Oh, what's up, Uncle Evie? Um, so good to have you in.